What do you call a disgraced duke clinging to a crumbling £57 million mansion while his brother the king desperately wants him gone? But here's the tea that's about to scald your eyeballs. After 6 years of basically being under house arrest at Royal Lodge, our favorite royal pariah might finally be ready to venture beyond Windsor's gates. Why? Because apparently, the FBI just threw him the ultimate get-out-of-jail-free card regarding Jeffrey Epstein. And honestly, the timing couldn't be more suspicious if it tried. Welcome back to Royal Cookies, where we serve up the juiciest royal gossip with a side of heart-wrenching humanity. Please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. Now, Prince Andrew may resume international travel after 6 years of remaining largely confined to Royal Lodge in Windsor, following reports that the FBI is closing its investigation into his connections with Jeffrey Epstein. 6 years. People. That's longer than most university degrees, most Hollywood marriages, and definitely longer than Andrew's last period of positive press coverage. But let's be real, calling Royal Lodge a prison is like calling a Michelin-starred restaurant a sandwich shop. This isn't exactly Alcatraz we're talking about. We're dealing with a property that's basically the real estate equivalent of a small country, complete with its own ecosystem of staff, grounds, and probably enough rooms to house a small village. Yet here's Andrew, apparently chomping at the bit to get back out there. The question is, where exactly does a globally infamous royal go for vacation? I'm thinking the options are somewhat limited. Oh, I'll just pop over to America for a quick nope. Perhaps a lovely trip to double nope. The man's been more geographically restricted than a GPS with a broken satellite connection. But apparently, now that Prince Andrew will feel he is off the hook, after an FBI memo said there was no Jeffrey Epstein client list and there would be no further charges, he's ready to dust off that passport and remind the world that he still exists. But hold on to your tiaras, because while Andrew's dreaming of international adventures, there's a rather large, 30-room elephant in the room that's been eating money faster than a royal corgi eats. Well, everything. Let's talk numbers, shall we? Because these figures are more eye-watering than Charles' latest organic farming lecture. Robin Edwards, a property-buying agent at Curitan's, tells Marie Claire that keeping Royal Lodge in working order would require a substantial financial commitment each year. And by substantial, he means in the range of £4 million to £5 million, $5.30 to $6.70 million. £4 to £5 million per year, just to keep the lights on and the roof from collapsing. That's not even including the fancy stuff. That's just preventing the place from becoming a very expensive ruin. It's like having a yacht, but the yacht is the size of a small town and requires a full-time army of people to stop it from sinking. And here's the kicker. Prince Andrew is locked in a rumbling dispute over Royal Lodge with none other than his big brother, King Charles. Imagine that family WhatsApp group. Happy birthday, Andrew. Also, can you please move out of the mansion? Asking for a friend. That friend is me. Your king. Please respond. But Andrew's not budging. Prince Andrew has been locked in a quiet but persistent battle to hold on to Royal Lodge, the historic Windsor estate he's called home since 2003. 22 years he's been there. That's longer than most people stay in the same job, the same relationship, or the same hairstyle. The man's got squatter's rights at this point. Except instead of squatting in some abandoned building, he's squatting in what's essentially a palace with a price tag that makes lottery jackpots look like pocket change. And the Crown Estate? They're about as thrilled as a vegetarian at a barbecue convention. Prince Andrew is facing pressure over Royal Lodge as the Crown Estate is growing frustrated with the state of external repairs to the 30-room Windsor mansion. Translation: the landlords are getting cranky because their tenants' idea of home maintenance appears to be hope it fixes itself. So there's Andrew, facing eviction faster than a college student who spent tuition money on cryptocurrency. When suddenly, boom, mystery money appears. According to the Sunday Times, the Duke of York raised the money needed to continue residing at the Royal Lodge by November 2024. The keeper of the Privy Purse, Sir Michael Stevens, confirmed the funds as coming from legitimate sources. But here's what makes this even more fascinating. We're talking about a man who allegedly had his royal allowance cut by King Charles. So where exactly does a financially strapped, internationally restricted, reputation-challenged royal suddenly find the millions needed to maintain a property that costs more per year than most people's entire family trees will earn in their lifetimes? The palace, bless them, are sticking to their story harder than superglue on fingers. Legitimate sources, they say. Nothing to see here, they imply. Move along, they suggest. But the internet remembers everything, and the internet has questions. Let's be crystal clear about something. It is believed that Prince Andrew first met Jeffrey Epstein in 1999 through his friend, Ghislaine Maxwell. Andrew claimed he cut ties with Epstein in 2010. 1999 to 2010. That's 11 years of friendship. 11 years of parties. 11 years of connections. 11 years of, well, we know what happened during those 11 years. And now, conveniently, just as Andrew's ready to venture back into international waters, an FBI memo said there was no Jeffrey Epstein client list and there would be no further charges. The timing is more perfect than a royal wedding coordination. Almost like someone's been waiting for this exact moment to start phase 2 of whatever plan they've been hatching in that 30-room mansion. And it gets better, or worse, depending on your perspective. Prince William rules out royal role for Andrew in future monarchy. Future King William has basically said, "Thanks, but no thanks, Uncle Andrew. Your services will not be required. Ever. Please update your LinkedIn accordingly." If you're obsessed with royal strategy and environmental impact like I am, make sure you're subscribed to Royal Cookies because we're serving up the most sustainable royal content on YouTube. And remember, in a world full of fast fashion and royal scandals, sometimes the most revolutionary thing you can do is wear your values on your sleeve, preferably in a gorgeous shade of green. Sophie's proving that environmental activism isn't just about what you do, it's about who you become. Until next time, keep munching on those eco-friendly royal cookies.